What makes developers productive?
I think there's a few things. So aligning on processes, like what's the process for how you work, and also aligning on like the tools that you use. I've worked at companies where like, product uses Jira, but the developers use Asana, and everyone uses something different for like task management, and it just kind of becomes a headache. So alignment on tools and processes, I think, is so important. And that kind of is the foundation for good collaboration because everyone's using the same things. There's a lot of visibility across tools, and I think that's like super important.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of tool usage when developers. Sometimes there can be a lot of tool overhead, but this is why I really like Postman, because I feel like there's a lot of really interesting features that are in one platform. And I wanted to get to know, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I saw the keynote this morning where they were talking about all of the new integrations coming into Postman, and there were so many that everyone's jaw was like kind of on the floor because it makes such a big difference. Like, for example, the GitHub one, where it's kind of a two-way thing where you can make changes in Postman and it gets reflected in GitHub, and then you make changes in GitHub and it's reflected in Postman. So it's like, it doesn't matter where you make the changes, you're always going to be up to date, which is incredible. Like, your version control is there and you don't really have to do anything extra. It's just kind of like in Postman. So that integration, I think, is going to be huge for developer productivity. And then also the Slack integration, where after you make changes, those changes are then sent in a message to Slack. So like, if you have product and marketing and all of your business stakeholders in that Slack channel, they can see what the developers are building and what's going on without necessarily having to leave Slack, because everyone is on Slack like all the time.